everyone, welcome back to some more Paleo Pines. I found a new friend, look at this. It is a ocean coloured Carno. It's only a rare, but doesn't that just look really, really cool? It's so vibrant, considering that Atlantis here is also an ocean coloured creature. The Carno is just doing circles around my Utahraptor. Oh, look at it. Like, they're both ocean variants, but just look at how vibrant the Carno is. It looks so cool. I kind of wish it wasn't ultra rare because I want to keep it. I'm gonna get it. I'm torn because I actually have both this and my peach coloured Carnotaurus as well, which is called Peaches. And I want to keep both of them, but I can't. Give it a bit of a soothe, give it a juicy pop in. Maybe I'll get lucky on the first try. Oh, there you go then. There you go. Oh, don't you just look awesome? Okay, so since we got Atlantis, I'm kind of tempted to call this one Pacific. I know, Atlantic Pacific. A little bit tempted. Oh no, Oceania. Oceania, no, what am I saying? You know what? I'm just going to call it Bubbles. Because apparently I am struggling with names right now. And honestly, I think Bubbles is quite fitting. It's such a cutie pie. Yeah, like I said, I might not be able to keep it. I gotta choose between either this one or Peaches. And I like Peaches as well, and it feels a bit heartless just to get rid of one just to keep the other one. But at least now I have it, and I'll always have it in my dino storage. Now then, meanwhile, I've been keeping an eye on Orani and Freya. They've had nothing new to show, so I'm wondering... Oh, yep, here we go. So, I remember that they mentioned, you know, come back later, and I assumed come back later meant come back in a couple of days. I've been waiting more than a few days. So I just thought I'd, you know, quickly check and see if maybe it was an evening thing. It is an evening thing. So, Becca, I'm all moved in. Thanks for helping Freya out. The tree's more roomy now for sure. Is it actually physically bigger? I can't remember. I'm so excited. It's an adjustment not having to pack up my tent every night. Oh wow. But it's fun to have someone to cook for all the time and to cook for me. Just promise not to include too many chilies this time. Oh god. Can you believe it, Sugar? Me finally settling down. Goodbye to hitting the road. Hello to my very own tree home. Now I'm just gonna bless this place with sage and I'm ready to get sowing. Oh, Becca, we'd like you to have this helping us expand the tree. A garden pond, some garden corner walls. I'm trying to downsize it at all to fit my stuff in here. Hope you find a use for it. Oh, Style and Substance. Help Orani find a new home. Oh, fantastic. And they have more, actually. So that is the end of their story achievements. So I got an Aracotta garden cactus set. I got a red rug and cushion, yellow Aracotta garden pond, and a couple of Aracotta garden corner walls. I think I actually have all of these, except for the red rug and cushion. But I actually already have all of that. Freya. Maybe you can explain to Becca, Orani, because you're not making any sense to me. You said you are downsizing, but your stuff is everywhere. Oh dear. I am, but what is the point of having a house if you don't make use of the space? Atlantis, can I help you? Oh god. What space? There is no space left. It's nicely decorated, it's saged, it's cozy. Sage? You mean you nearly set the tree on fire? I've only ever burned incense under the great big sky. How is that supposed to know that you can't just put it on the floor? What is Atlantis doing? It's getting real cozy in this conversation. At least I was there to notice it, but I can't be around you all the time. Okay, so they're having their first squabble very, very quickly by the sounds of it. Atlantis is really, you know, getting in the way as much as they can, bless. So, a lot of interruptions. Basically, yeah, they're having their first squabble. Orani's stuff, that they're trying to like chuck out too much stuff, but also bringing in too much of theirs, and then they set fire to the tree with their incense. Oh no. So, as Freya just said, she can't be around Orani the whole time or all the time. What? Isn't that the whole point of living together? I just sometimes need space and peace and quiet. Well, fine. I'll just lock myself in the room then, shall I? Wait, are we really fighting? You aren't going to leave, are you? This is silly. You think everything I do is silly. You don't believe in tarot cards and moon cycles, do you? Well, no, but... And you couldn't care less what outfit you wear every day. I'm just being practical. Well then, let's all be practical. Oh, get out of your head. This escalated quickly. I kind of forgot you're right here. I'm sorry. I am exhausted. Living together is harder than I thought. I really like Arani. Why do I feel so... Times like this, I wish I could ask someone for advice. I'm here for you. Oh, I guess you are. What do you think I should do? I don't know. Ask for advice, break up. Oh my god. What are these options? These are awful. Okay, well, she wants to ask someone for advice. I'm here. What do you think I should do? Ask for advice. Okay. I can't ask people. Oh, but do you mind asking for me? I need time to think. Yeah, sure. Ask Granny, ask Zara, pass advice to Freya. That really escalated so quickly. Interesting. Okay then, well, Zara is right nearby, so let's go try her first. And is Arani back at no, Arani just kind of vanished. I mean, I guess makes sense. Zara. Advice about a relationship. How did you know? Were they arguing that loudly? Okay, so Zara already knows. Advice about a relationship problem. I'm so happy to volunteer my thoughts on the matter. It is said that infatuation is fantasy, while love is reality. So it is of critical importance to be your true self. Only when we are at our most vulnerable can we be truly loved. And to be vulnerable, we must first love ourselves. Agreed, by the way. Truth be told, I read that in a book somewhere. I don't know all that much about relationships. I am happily solo. Well, except Kepri, of course. Aw. Well, how did she just launch straight into the conversation, didn't she? Okay, well, this is a little bit, a bit speedy. Okay, well, hopefully Granny doesn't mind a evening visit. Okay, good, she's cool. Let's go ahead then, and hey, you need advice about the who, when, and what now? A tired lass and a messy lass? I mean, sure. What a load of ninkety nook. Love is love, and it makes you blind, which is better than staring at warts all day. So figure out if you want to be blind or not. What? I mean, she has a point, but she definitely has a way of saying it. And to clear up any confusion, in case you're wondering why the request happened so rapidly, I think it's because where I waited so long, not checking in the evenings to begin or to finish the first part of the quest, I think they managed to queue up immediately back to back, which is a little bit strange, but hey, saves me waiting. So let's go past the advice, quote unquote, back to Freya, and Arani's already back. Okay, did they make up already? So then. Hey Becca, guess what? Okay. Arani and I made up. I still have this uneasy feeling in my stomach. Did you manage to get advice? Be blind, love yourself. I feel like both of these options are valid, but both can also backfire. It really depends on how the idea is presented or how it's interpreted, because both can be good and both can also be bad depending on how you take it. But I'm going to go ahead and go with love yourself because that is very, very important. She giggled. That's about as useful as a potato. Actually, a potato is more useful. But you know what? I feel a bit better. Thanks, Becca. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, and is that... yeah, alright then. Well, that was definitely an interesting thing. So, this is very interesting then, actually, because that means that officially I've finished my quests with them too. So I got the achievement that Arani's moved in, even though there's a quest following up after it, and it feels like they've made up. There's probably more to go, but it still felt like a little bit like there's more to be done. But I'm still missing my final dreamstone. Huh. So either that comes from them, so they will have another quest following up, or I've missed something massive somewhere and I do not know what. So I guess I'll wait a couple of days first and see if they have any follow-ups, and if not, then I might have to go spoil it. We'll see. Well, it's only been a couple of in-game days and I noticed that Arani and Freya were ready to talk again, but I carried on my rounds first, and now later in the evening Arani just stood here by herself. Hold on a second. I'd be happy to get you some cloth if you could find a girl some fibre. Okay, I think Freya's gonna appear now? No. Now? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Right, it's officially evening. And Freya just absolutely magicked her way into existence. I do love that about this game. So, I'm back again. Yep, I'm back. Surprised? That is a bit forward. Yeah, I'm back. Archipelago's a trading town. People don't settle here. I always wanted someone to stay. That was a dream. I didn't realise living with someone means that they're around, you know, all the time. She's right there, dude. It was quiet because I lived alone. It turns out I really like the quiet. But Irani is still my dream. Oh, did I just say something embarrassing? She's rubbing off on me. Anyway, I was getting some air and solitude the other day. I got lost in thought and forgot my shovel in Aracota Canyon. You travel more than me. If you see it, let me know. Oh, okay. She is right there, you know that? Yeah? Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'll go take a look then. Oh no, this is reminding me of back when I had to find Marlowe's, his chisel, and how it was so tiny and I just could not spot it anywhere. Well, at least now, like, you know, at that time, I didn't know that those kind of fetch quests were literal small objects you can actually see, because I'd only ever known of, you know, either the Pages quest from Owen, or otherwise, I'd only known of, yeah, the little bounty board quests. In fact, you know what's probably in here. I'd only ever known the bounty board quests, and they don't have meshes or actual physical objects, so the chisel took me so long to find. I felt like it was going to be down here, the shovel. No? Okay. She said in the canyon, yeah? Hold on. Well, I mean, while we're here, mysterious cactus man, for ages, I wondered why anyone would wax a ceiling. Wax a ceiling? I'm sure that's a saying that I'm not familiar with. I know wax lyrical, but not wax a ceiling? Interesting. Oh, there we go. And it even sparkles. It's so clear and obvious. Thank you, game. Looks like this might belong to Freya. Yep, there you go. Oh, that was so much easier than the lost chisel. Hey, Freya. You found my shovel? Thanks. It was really out there all by its lonesome self. You know, ever since I was little, all my friends moved away, and I thought I was lonely, but turns out I like being like... She's right there, dude. Weird, right? Is there something wrong with me? No, nothing wrong. I guess I just get lost in my own head sometimes. Thank you for listening and for finding my shovel. I'd like you to have this. I've been making furniture to get my mind off of things. A stone table. Ooh, a stone table. A large, flat surface for putting things on. Thank you so much, Freya. She just gave me a dialogue if I ever met Irani. She's right there. Okay, alright. I'm guessing she wasn't supposed to be here for all of that dialogue. Okay. So I just sold the last of my pound dolls, and look at that, I'm at 990,000 shells. I'm very curious to see if the game caps out at 999,999 or if I can actually bypass 1 million. I guess we'll have to find out soon. But meanwhile, Irani is available for a new quest. So then, what do you have to say? You don't want to come near me today, Becca. I've got a major downer vibes, sugar. I don't want to drag your aura down. Oh no, fight with Freya? Yeah, Freya and I are on the outs. I don't understand. Everything was going so well, sugar. All the signs pointed to us moving in together, but now Freya says she wants space. I'm so confused, honey pie. Maybe we did move too fast. Maybe we're not meant to work. This sucks. I could really use some comfort food right now. A nice jambalaya would make me feel so much better. I don't know the recipe though. I think I heard Pippin say they made it before. Oh, okay. I believe I actually already have that one. I think jambalaya is a rice, maybe pasta? Rice dish? Yeah, there it is. Requires chili, carrots and potatoes. I really hope I have that because I've not been cooking for a while. I'm pretty sure I've got chili left over actually. In fact, I did do so much cooking recently. Do I happen to have one spare? Oh, I do! That's even better. Fantastic. I have to say, I'm very surprised that this story has been continuing to go because I've gotten every single story-related achievement, at least I'm pretty sure I do. And normally the achievements signify the end of the quests, or at least of every individual person, but these two have been going on, and I guess it makes sense because I did feel like that the quests did end very quickly. There wasn't really much to do. It's just interesting how much this is different from all the others. So, Irani, I've got a real dilemma. I actually miss traveling. Being in the open sky, I feel so connected to nature and the universe. but living with Freya was the first time I felt like I couldn't come home, you know? Wait, feel like I could come home, excuse me. I'm so mixed up over what to do. Would jambalaya help? But you are so sweet. That's put real sunshine in my step, honey pie. Follow your heart, be a Freya. You should travel, you're a trader. Oh no. I don't want to choose. I mean, a good relationship can compromise, so I'm gonna say follow your heart, be a Freya. You think so? I do love her, but I miss being a traveling merchant. Yeah, why do you have to choose? That's a real bright idea. I need to consult my tarot cards first. Then I should talk to Freya. Maybe our path will open after all. I can't believe I didn't think of this before. Thank you for the comfort food, honey pie. I'd like you to have these. I'm way too busy having a dramatic love life to focus on sewing right now. And she's given me a bunch of cloth. Thank you so much, Arani. Yeah, like I said, I guess it makes sense that it's still going because their quest line and the achievement did pop very quickly. It was a big crafting order to fulfill it all, but still, yeah, I guess it makes sense. Just a little bit surprised, but it's cool. It's cool. Today is Shenanigan, but that does not matter for Rani and Freya have a quest. Hey Becca. Honey pie, you're just the person we wanted to see. Did you two make up? I consulted the tarot and it turns out we can totally compromise. I was saying earlier about compromise, it's so important. Instead of living here permanently, Arani's going to keep travelling. I'll be one with the sky and then come home to Freya. Turns out we're both happier this way. I'm so smart for thinking it. Didn't Becca suggest it to you? Right, but then I suggested it to you. So well done for all of us. That's adorable. The little jump there, like, all the clapping was adorable. When I first met you, Becca, I asked her cards what wind you'd bring. I drew a 2 of cups, which was totally confusing, no offense. But when you brought Freya into my life and all the stars aligned. If you're confused, apparently 2 of cups is to do with love. Oh, sugar, you remembered. Only because you draw it every time. Only because I love you. So cute. She did a little sad pouty face, Freya did. Anyway, this is for you, Becca, from us. We kind of owe it to you after helping us out. After the first bad date. I thought you were going to faint from the chili. Almost. I still prefer peaches. We hope you do too, Becca. A peach sprout. You should try making your own jam. I already have that mastered, thank you very much, and come share it with us. Oh, fantastic. Good. Really sweet. Although, again, where's the dreamstone? That's so strange. I feel like that is the good resolution that it's the story finished. I know I keep obsessing about the dreamstone, but like I'm really curious, you know. I'll go look it up. But nonetheless, I think we should wrap it up here then. It's really good to see they met a positive resolution in the end, and again, like I said earlier, very interesting that the quest continues after the achievement, but it was nice. It definitely made it feel more fulfilling. Right then, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you all again next time. Cheers.